Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Hey, we're back at it, ready to have a little bit of fun. Before we kick off this episode, just want to let everyone know my first barrel pick, the Woodinville Cask Strength Bourbon, which, by the way, is absolutely damn delicious. There's still a few bottles left, so if you're interested, check out Keg and Bottle. I will put the link to Keg and Bottles to the website in the description for today's video, but make sure you check out the Keg and Bottle, their site, and hey, if you want some fantastic whiskey, make sure you grab that Woodinville, my first pick. Cool? All right. So today we're going to go ahead and have a little bit of fun with this. Let's call it the Bourbon Judge's 2022 spin off of the whole Reditt challenge. So, and honestly, I have to give credit where credit is due. As I said, I always ask my patrons for different ideas, either different whiskeys that they want me to review, different blind battles. So I asked my different patrons, like, hey, give me some different ideas. What do you guys want to see? And my buddy Chris H was like, hey, Judge, why don't you do the whole Reditt challenge 2022 style Bourbon Judge edition, if you will. He said, why don't you pick a distillery and just pick 5 whiskeys from that distillery that you can't live without. So Chris, my man, I appreciate you, brother. And I should say thank you to all my other patrons as well. Thanks for all the love and support. So we're going to do the Reditt challenge, but the Bourbon Judge style for 2022. All right. All right. So what are the categories? Category number 1, you have daily drinker. Something that, you can just pour, goes down nice and smooth, and you just really enjoy the pour as a whole. Category number 2, impress your guests. You have guests coming over, your friends. These are ladies and men, big whiskey drinkers. You're like, hey, I got this new bottle. I want to share it with you all because it's such a great bottle. I want to impress my guests and share it with all my whiskey friends. Category number 3, cheap mixer, something that you don't mind mixing it with like an old fashioned, or any mixed drink from like whiskey sour or whatever it might be. You're okay with it having it as a mixer because you know what, it's a little bit on the inexpensive side. Category number 4, this is your Friday night special, baby. Friday night, the weekend's here. It's time to relax, just chill out. May need something to kind of take the edge off. So category number 4 is a Friday night special. And last but not least is the special occasion. We're talking birthdays, anniversaries, you name it, whatever your special occasion might be, graduations. If it's a special occasion, this is the bottle that you're bringing out because it's not something that you sip every day. Cool? All right. But remember, this is the Judge style. So Reditt, I'm also going to throw in a asterisk. So my asterisk is just a bottle that I just love. I just flat out love it. I don't care about what anyone else says. It's a bottle that represents me. So that's my asterisk. And at the end, I'm going to challenge all my other friends out there, all my other different whiskey tubers, Mass and Drum, Whiskey Mountains, Black Bourbon Family, the Bourbon of the Week, everyone that's out there. I want to challenge, and if I didn't name you, everyone else that's out there as well. Let me know what are your 5 plus the asterisk. All right, let's go ahead and dive into it. So category number 1, daily drinker. So what I love about Heaven Hill is that they have a ton of different products. So for me, when I think about a daily drinker, I want something that, has a nice kick to it, also a good price point, but I can, for the most part, easily find it, at least around me. Not saying all over, but at least around me, I can easily find it for like 45, 50 bucks. So for me, my daily sipper is none other than Henry McKenna. Henry McKenna, bottled and bond, aged 10 years, 100 proof. This is a fantastic whiskey. I think it's extremely, I can't even say underrated because I think people do respect it, but I do think it's almost, sometimes people kind of look past Henry McKenna for the value. This is some high valued whiskey, one that I absolutely love. And by the way, if you're wondering, what am I drinking right now? I'm drinking Henry McKenna. That's what's in my glass. I had to pour a little bit. In fact, cheers. See? It's the perfect daily sipper. It just goes down so nice, so calm. It's just chill. It's just chill. Literally, a fantastic pour. All right, number 2. So, second category, I'm gonna go with impress your guests. So, hey, got a lot of my friends as well, big whiskey guys, even ladies as well that come over. And whenever I have my friends over, I always want to bring out at least 1 or 2 bottles. And I'm like, you know what? This is a specialty bottle. I want to impress my guests because they may or may not have it. In most cases, I don't think they would have this bottle. So my impress your guest pick has to be, and I think this is honestly, it's just a beautiful bottle. none other than my good friend over at Old Fitzgerald. Now this is Old Fitzgerald. This is the 9-year. Actually, I think it just finished the 14-year. I think it just finished the 14-year one, but this is the 9-year, so a brand new 9-year. But they have the different age statements. I mean, to me, Heaven Hill does it right with all their products across the board. But this special, like this decanter bottle, the bottled and bond, no matter if it's the 9 or the 14-year or whatever age statement it happens to be, I think this is definitely one to use for impress your guests. Beautiful decanter bottle. Many people even collect these on the back end. Once the whiskey's even gone, they'll collect them either empty or even use it as an infinity bottle. So, I mean, say no more than this bad boy right here. All right, friends, coming in number 3, cheap mixer. So, you know, so many different mixed drinks out there today, especially obviously using whiskey, your old fashions, Manhattans, the list goes on and on. You want something that is relatively inexpensive, not going to knock out your pockets, like from the wallet standpoint. You can easily kind of replace it and it's not a big deal. So for me, if I'm thinking Heaven Hill, inexpensive but also good for a mixed drink, I gotta go with Evan Williams. Evan Williams Bottled and Bond, $20 max, day in, day out. Bottled and Bond, but I mean, it's one where it's not like Old Fitzgerald Bottled and Bond. Let's just be clear. This is a fantastic mixer, one that doesn't matter if your cousins are coming over, your friends are coming over, and they're just pouring the entire bottle. Sure, let them go at it with this bad boy right here. Cool? All right. Before I get to the next 2 categories and then also the asterisk, real quick, 3 quick easy favors. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, drop me a comment. Let me know what are your 5, I guess favorite, if you will, Heaven Hill products. And then last but not least, please make sure you also subscribe to the channel. Cool? All right. Coming category number 4. So this is your Friday night special. It's the end of the week. You're tired. You worked all week. You might be, you might have a little bit of an edge to you. You need something that's going to take that edge off. Bottle and Bond's not going to do it at that point. For me and me personally, at the end of the week, I need something that has to be cask strength. And if I'm going for quality, I'm going for the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Now this is Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B521, but honestly, you can pick any of the Elijah Craigs. I have a lot of even different Elijah Craig Barrel Proof store picks as well. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, some of the best whiskey on the market that you typically find at MSRP, hands down. Friday night, you want something that take the edge off? That is the choice. It has to be. It just has to be. All right, we are at the end of the road, as we say, my friends. Category number 5, special occasion. We have birthdays, holidays, graduations, whatever that special occasion might be. You're pulling out one bottle to share with your loved ones, friends, family members, neighbors, whomever they are, or even just yourself. For me, there's no other bottle that Heaven Hill makes that I love more than this whiskey here. And I'm so glad I still have a little bit left of it. I'm going none other than Parker's Heritage, age 11 years wheat whiskey. This is literally, in my opinion, the truth. A fantastic bottle. It's such an amazing experience. And I say experience because you sip it and you really enjoy it over a long period of time. I've had it with a cigar. I've had it without a cigar. Having it just neat, it's honestly a wonderful experience. I think one of the best products that Heaven Hill makes, hands down, in my opinion. I love this bottle. I can't say no more. I love it. I love it. I do. All right, I need some more whiskey. Before we get to the asterisk. Woo! Wow. That Henry McKenna is pretty damn special, though. I will say that. All right, my asterisk. Just a bottle that, not so much on the price standpoint, just something that I personally can't live without. So something that no matter what, I can't live without it, no matter what, because I just love Heaven Hill products. If I had to choose one product that I just personally can't live without, that I know I could also get easily, come on. Did you really think I would leave this off the list? My good friend, Pikesville, or my favorite product, Pikesville, coming in at 110 proof, a $50 bottle. Absolutely amazing, fantastic quality. It's a rye where, you know, it's a rye, but it does sip closer to like a bourbon because it does have a lot more corn in the mash bill. A lot sweeter for a rye, not the traditional rye notes, probably a lot more closer to the more bourbon notes. But this is one product that I absolutely flat out love. Hey, my friends, before we say peace, cheers, salute to the next time, I'm calling out other whiskey tubers. Jason from Mass and Drum, Jason and Brandy, keep with the Jasons from Black Bourbon Family, my buddy Chris over at Bourbon of the Week, Adriana, Whiskey Mountains, and every other YouTuber out there. I'm calling each and every one of you out. Let me know, what are your 5? And come on, this is the Judge Edition. Make sure you throw in an asterisk as well. It doesn't have to be Pikesville. Peace, cheers, salute. Take care, friends.